Welcome back to Glencoe Field number 1 as the ISC Legends competition here at the World Tournament rolls on. We have the CR Brewers as the visiting team. They're going to lead things off offensively, and they are taking on the all seasons Patriots. My name's Adam Donnelly. I'll be bringing you the action here in this one, as this is game number 3 for me today, Jaime. Third game of the day. As I've been saying, it all kinds of runs together at a certain point. We take a look at the defensive lineup here. Left field, Dave Catlin for all seasons. The center fielder, Dan Honey. The right fielder, Sean Forbes. Third base is Jay Herr. Shortstop, Brian Crawford. Second baseman, Chris Miljevac. And the first baseman, Dan Edholm. Your battery here is going to be, looks like Terry Luster. And your catcher, Roger Karn, as we see the defensive squad. Offensively for the CR Brewers, Pat McIntosh, Terry Chalice, Glenn Ormsby, Rich Haldane, Randy Bell, Kevin Rasmussen, Mark Pothier, Trevor Ethier, and Craig Crawford will round out the batting lineup for the Brewers here. Our umpires in this one, Dave Thompson behind the dish, Dave Harrington on the bases. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Pat McIntosh, a shortstop, getting things going here for CR, who finished top of the shop in the standings. No runs allowed through the first 2 round-robin games. Of course, 2 seeding games. That preliminary round for divisions, as CR finished at the top of that group, and that brings us here as all seasons would have played already this morning. Their second game of the day, wearing the orange and Kelly green uniforms. There's strike 2 quickly. McIntosh in a hole here as he leads things off. Terry Chalice and Glenn Ormsby, the 2 batters, due up here in the first inning, pending any results on the base passes. That one fouled back. Tight rise ball here from the pitcher, Terry Luster, as he's working quickly out there. That one down for ball 1 here. 1-2 the count to McIntosh. Shortstop leading things off. We're number 38 for the Brewers. Just missing as McIntosh checks his swing, evens the count 2-2. That one's in there for strike 3. McIntosh goes down looking to get things underway for the first out. That'll bring up another lefty, Terry Chalice. As Chalice does some excavation in the box there, getting rid of as much loose material as he can. That one skipped in the dirt from Luster for ball 1. Beautiful afternoon for softball here. Scattered clouds, mostly blue sky out there. That one in for a strike. Good location on that low rise from Luster, as you see the batter Chalice digging in here on a 1-1 count. Bit of an off-speed pitch there. Like maybe a drop ball that Lester just may have taken a little bit off there. Good rise ball inside on the hands to get Chalice swinging. Couple of strikeouts here for Luster as we get underway. It's going to bring up the number 3 hitter, Glenn Ormsby, with 2 out. Ormsby digging in from the right side. Ormsby's nickname, Spike. Someone's in for a strike. Ormsby doesn't agree. Got the, I don't know what you'd call it. Is that a mint green, a seafoam green on the arms and hands? Matching wristband, bat and glove combo for Spike. That one going to be fisted out to second. Playable. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Luster and the all seasons Patriots, as the Brewers go down in order 1, 2, 3. We are off to the bottom as the Patriots will go to work on offense. You're watching Softball Premier TV's coverage of the ISC World Tournament. This is the Masters bracket here from Glencoe. We'll be right back. We head to the bottom of the first inning. All seasons Patriots fast pitch team looking to get things underway here against Richard Haldane. Starting pitcher in the DP spot, Craig Crawford, the catcher, wearing number 8. Ormsby at third there. McIntosh at shortstop as Daner takes the sign. That one in there for a foul ball. Daner still brings it pretty good. He is a guy I've had a little bit of success against and a whole lot of futility playing against him. Thankfully, we were teammates for a few years, and that saved me from many a strikeout, getting jammed on the hands by that hard drop ball as that one comes in inside for ball 1, 1-1 the count. And Daner doing double duties this week as he is part of the administration for the ISCs. In charge of the scheduling here. Is that one going to be fouled back off the catcher and umpire? But he is, I can hear him tapping away on his phone at all hours, taking calls, making sure the schedule is humming along here at the World Tournament. I got to say he's done a great job of it so far. A lot of factors have to go into that. Is that one fouled up and out of play on the rise ball? But 4 fields at 2 separate locations. Got teams from all over the place. They've been moving some games here and there just to accommodate, but for the most part, things have run very smoothly as I knock on my head there, as it is made out of wood. That one fouled away. 2-2 the count here as Haldane faces Chris Miljevac, the second baseman for the Patriots. Sean Forbes Dan Loney due up as that one poured in for ball 3, the throw down. As Daner asks for a replay review, as Crawford thought that one was strike 3, little off speed from Richie. Let's rise ball there from Haldane. That's going to run the count to 3-2 now. As that throw coming in on target to home plate, so a leadoff triple here for all seasons. And a runner out there at third for the team in orange and green. That'll bring up Sean Forbes. Forbes, the right fielder for the Patriots in an RBI situation here. That one fouled off. Hard dipper from Daner. That one going to be nubbed out. Ormsby charges, checks, quick throw across to get Forbes. Nice play by Ormsby. For the first out, we'll see a replay of that. That one, a little check swing off the end of the bat, a nubber. I think that's the technical term for a kind of hit like that. And that'll bring up Dan Loney, the center fielder for all seasons. In there, just high for a ball. Daner, a veteran of many an ISC tournament. Also, several-time European champion with Great Britain. That one in just high for ball 2. Quick throw down, Ormsby up to get that one. A little fake, a little head fake as he tries to pretend the ball went out in the left field. Nobody's biting on that one. Spike, big smile from Glenn. 3-0 the count to Loney, the center fielder, wearing number 9. That one poured in for a strike by Daner, 3-1. Just chatting with Rich about his international experiences. That one fouled away. He said anytime they would play the New Zealand Black Sox, Brad Rona, who back then had long braids and would hold kind of a ceremonial, shaped like a bat, but a really cool carved piece, carved Maori wooden, some kind of club, would always stare at him during the haka. You talk about intimidation. That one just going to be off the glove of McIntosh. The runner going to come home and score. Play coming to second base, sliding in. Loney with a double as the Patriots strike first here in this contest. That's going to bring up the DP, number 3, Ed Leonardo. Leonardo with some nice kicks. Looks like some Air Force One Jordans. TPU cleats on the bottom. Lots of New Balance. They've really come into the baseball realm in the past few years as that one's fouled out of play. Of course, they signed a pretty good pitcher to their endorsement stable. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a good hitter, too, Shohei Ohtani. Lots of guys wearing the Ohtani ones. That one's going to be flared up. Tough play going back is the second baseman. Makes the catch. Retreating the over-the-shoulder catch. Nice play by Randy Bell. Let's put a star beside that one. That's going to bring up Jay Herr, third baseman in the 5 spot in the order for all seasons. Runner at second is Dan Loney. He has an RBI single in this one. Now let's change that to a double. That one down. Shortstop out there, McIntosh, asking where the strike zone is. Seen drop balls come in high and down. Daner got to find that zone. Tight one here. The ISCs, as that one just below the knees for ball 2, 2-0. Trevor Ethier over on first base for the Brewers. That one hit hard up the middle. Could be another run. Center fielder charging just under the glove there, as Herr's going to be in there with an RBI single. Cashes a second run as Loney comes across to score. 2-0 here for the Patriots early on. And now Dave Catlin, the left fielder, coming up in his first appearance. That one going to be chopped just out of the reach of the second baseman. Rounding second is Herr as he goes first to third on the Catlin single. Soft contact there, not much the second baseman could do as it was just chipped over his position there. So with 2 out. Two in, 2 on. The Patriots continue to roll. Runner goes, that one slashed foul off the top of the fence down the right side. You good? Some water? Check swing can't hold up as the batter goes on that rise ball. Quickly in a hole here, 0-2 is Brian Crawford, shortstop. Runner goes, chipped up and out of play. So we'll do that one again. To the count here. That one swung on and missed. Rich Haldane gets his first strikeout. Brian Crawford the victim, but a little bit of damage done there as all seasons strikes for a pair, so through 1. Watch that strikeout one more time. The all seasons Patriots lead the CR Brewers by a score of 2-0. We are off to the top of the second inning here from Glencoe, one of the sites of the 2026 ISC World Tournament. You're watching on Softball Premier TV. So Rich Haldane taking to the batter's box here to try and help his own cause. Takes that one outside. Daner, a tough out up there. He covers the plate really well. Long frame, probably 6'4", 6'5", long arms. Takes that one down. Ahead here in the count is Rich, 2-0. The count here, as Lester being careful with his counterpart. Strike one at the belt. Just on the outside half of the plate there. 3-1 now to Daner. That one taken down for ball 4. So Richie Haldane earns himself a walk. And designated runner going to come out for Daner. That is number 12, Joel Belangic. His name's on his jersey. Tough to tell on that. As that one served up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Runner going from first to third. So quickly, a little something cooking here for CR. They have runners at the corners with nobody out. It's going to bring up number 19, Kevin Rasmussen, right fielder for CR. First traffic on the base paths here for the Brewers. That one taken for a strike. Runners going to hold where they are. So that didn't get too far away from Roger Karn, the catcher. On deck batter Mark Pothier. Runner goes, throw down to second is up the line a little bit. Runner over at third going to hold, so a stolen base for Randy Bell. And now two runners in scoring position for Rasmussen. Big spot here as CR trying to get back into the game here, trailing 2-0 to the all-seasons Patriots. Taken outside for ball 1. That one off the shin bone. Going to load the bases. So that one drifted inside on Rasmussen. So bases loaded here for Mark Pothier, center fielder.
Center fielder, 77, Mark Pothier.
Good pitch to hit there as that one swung through by Pothier for strike one. Low rise for strike two, another swing and a miss. Pothier going to have to shorten up here. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. Rise ball coming in high. Not a big strike zone on Pothier. 1-2 the count. That one fouled up and out of play as that rise ball riding in onto the hands of Pothier. Remains 1-2 to the number 7 hitter here for this CR Brewers team. Outside drop ball off the plate. Evens the count 2-2. And time called just to get everybody on the same page here. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Rasmussen on first. Randy Bell on second. And Rich Haldane's spot over on third base. That one down for ball three, loads the count up 3-2 here. Swing and a miss. Down goes Pothier for the first out of the inning here, as Luster gets him to swing through for the first out. That'll bring up Trevor Ethier. Ethier also doing double duty as he is one of the coaches of the Saskatoon Jacks team. Done a little pitching duty for him as well. As that one hit hard, going back, and that's going to get down. 3 runners coming hard to the plate. Cut off. Not going to be in time. Ethier in with a stand-up double and 3 RBIs as he clears the bases. Take another look at that one as Ethier, hard line drive over the left fielder's head. So with one away, Craig Crawford, the number 9 hitter, stepping in with a runner in scoring position. Takes that one down for ball 1. Rise ball fouled up and out of play. And it's going to come right back into play. That one in the dirt. Ethier going to advance to third base on that pass ball. And now Crawford looking to bring Ethier 60 feet to home plate to extend that CR Brewers lead. They are up 3-2 here with all 3 runs coming here in the top of the second inning. That one hit high down the right side, foul and out of play. That one chopped to the first baseman. He is going to just make the tag there as Crawford tries to spin off, but the spin move doesn't work. So 2 gone here. That's going to bring us back to the top of the order for the shortstop, Pat McIntosh. Rise ball fouled up and out of play, straight back behind home plate. Low rise in for strike 2. As Karn just keeping Ethier honest down there with a fake throw. That one's going to be served out into left for a base hit, an RBI single, as Ethier comes in to score. So McIntosh in his second at bat has an RBI single.
Left fielder, number 5.
That'll bring up Terry Chalice. Strikeout victim back in the first. Chopped foul up into the screen and out of play. Swing and a miss on a good rise ball. Strike 3, down goes Chalice for the second time in this one, but CR answers. They put up a 4 spot in the inning, as they now lead by 2. 4-2 the score as we head to the bottom of the second. You're watching ISC Legends action here from the World Tournament from Glencoe, Ontario. We head to the bottom of the second inning. 8, 9, and 1 in the All Seasons Patriots order due up. Leading things off is the number 8 hitter, Dan Edholm, the first baseman. Takes that one inside from Haldane. That one fouled back to the screen for strike one, evens the count 1-1. That one just misses outside. That one just off the bat. Check swing foul ball. Crawford, the catcher, calling time as he kind of regains his balance. That one fouled off, out of play. Time called as the ball comes in.
Catcher, number 8, Roger Karn.
Catcher, number 2, Jeff McPherson.
So one out here.
Second baseman, number 7, Chris Milhovich.
Shannon Gregory, the designated runner, down at first base. That one bunted just foul, as that is Chris Miljavich. Batting now for the All Seasons Patriots. That one just foul. Has a little flare over first base. It's just over Ethier's head, but nothing doing. Taken outside. That one taken for a ball. Rise ball taken for ball 3, 3-2 now the count. That one hit through the hole on the right side. Runner heading to third. Throw going to come in from the outfield to keep the runner at first. So runners at the corners here with one out. And the All Seasons Patriots have a little something cooking in their half of the inning. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Sean Forbes. Swing and a miss from Forbes. That one going to be picked by Ormsby. Runner on the go. Throw back. Got him. So runners at first and second now, but a good defensive effort from Forbes gets the runner at third. As Ormsby, diving stop, break. Nice heads up play there. We're going to score that one 5-3-6 for the put out. Second out now. Erases the runner closest to home. And that'll bring up Dan Loney. Loney flares that one. Going to be a tough play as the fielder coming in. It is going to drop. Runner will score from second base, so it's going to be an RBI single for Loney. And that'll bring up Ed Leonardo here, 0 for 1 in this one, with one run across for the All Seasons Patriots.
Designated player, number 3, Ed Leonardo.
Leonardo up here with 2 out. A potential RBI spot. He chops that one to the second baseman. Tough pick. Flipped over to first for the put out. And that ends the thread here. The Patriots get one, but strand a couple of runners in their half inning. We are off to the top of the third with the Brewers leading the Patriots by a 4-3 score. You're watching the ISC Legends here on Softball Premier TV at the 2026 World Tournament. That'll bring up Glenn Ormsby to lead things off here. He popped out back in his first at-bat. That's a hard hit line drive down the third base side, foul. Taken outside for strike 2. Ormsby disagrees. That one popped back. Out of play, foul. Keeps the count 0-2. Foul back to the screen as Ormsby battling here with Terry Luster. That one in the dirt. Gonna bounce off the catcher and the umpire here for ball one. 1-2 now the count to Ormsby. Good rise ball inside. Not much Ormsby could do except foul that one off close to the hands. Keeps the count 1-2. Taken outside. Evens the count 2-2 as Ormsby shakes his head. That one flared out to left. Going to be a tough play. Hung on to. Nice sliding catch by Dave Catlin out there. Takes a hit away from Ormsby. Put a star beside that one in the book as Ormsby's retired after a battle.
Designated player, number 9, Rich Haldane.
Haldane quickly ahead here 1-0. Second plate appearance for Haldane, who walked. His spot scored. The designated runner coming in and doing the work on the base paths. Swing and a miss from Daner on the rise ball. Inside corner for strike two. Nice pitch there from Luster as he's ahead of his counterpart. 1-2. That one in the dirt. Ball two, even sings 2-2. Daner going to flare that one. Oh, tough plays. That one's off the glove of the first baseman as he can't get to it. So Haldane on for a second time in this one. And the designated runner is going to come in and run for Haldane once again. Bell had a single and a stolen base. He looks like he's seen it well. That one fouled back to the screen for the first strike. That one going to be flared to second base. Caught. Second out of the inning as Bell goes down. And now Kevin Rasmussen, who's hit by a pitch and scored a run back in the second.
Kevin Rasmussen.
Steps in for the second time today. Oster's scattered 4 strikeouts here through his 2+ innings of work, as that one flipped over to second, ground out to the shortstop. So some base runners, or one base runner for the Brewers, but they can't cash in as the score remains 4-3 through 3.5. We are off to the bottom of the third as the Patriots look to add to their total. We're watching the legends here from the ISC World Tournament on Softball Premier TV. We'll be right back. It's going to bring up the third baseman to lead things off here for the Patriots. Jay Herr. RBI single back in the first inning. Takes strike one at the knees. Drop ball poured in from Haldane. That one chopped to Ormsby, who takes the pop-up for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Dave Catlin, who had a single back in the first. That one in for a strike. Takes that one outside from Haldane for ball one. Evens the count 1-1. Foul tip back into the glove of Crawford for strike two. Swing and a miss, good hard Rise ball on the corner from Haldane. Catlin goes down, swinging. Second out of the inning. That's going to bring up Brian Crawford.
Shortstop for Brian Crawford.
That one fouled up and out of play for the first strike on Crawford. Crawford struck out to end the first. Just misses. I think in was the signal from home plate umpire. 1-1. Chop to second, staying down on that one with a flip over. A nice play there by Randy Bell. Over to Ethier for the out. And we head off to the top of the fourth. The Brewers looking to add to their narrow lead. They are up 4-3 on the All Seasons Patriots. We'll be right back. We're into the afternoon doldrums here. That's a swing and a miss from Pothier. Center fielder Mark Pothier digging in for his second at bat. He had a strikeout back in his first appearance in the second inning. Tries to bunt to board. That one going to be up over our shack here behind home plate. Out of play. Pothier behind 0-2 here to Terry Luster, who's done a good job with this Brewers lineup so far. Veteran. Just nibbling around the corners of the plate. Swinging a missed pass ball, but Pothier is retired on the throwdown to first. Another strikeout notched for Luster. That ball didn't squirt too far away from the catcher. That's going to bring up Trevor Ethier. In there for a strike at the knees. Rise ball taken outside for ball one. 1-1 the count. Hard drop ball outside for ball two. Taken on the outside corner for a strike. Outside runs the count full 3-2. Chopped down the third base side, foul. Ethier has his name in the record books here at the World Tournament back in 2007. Had a no-hitter for Saskatoon. That one in the dirt, going to be ball 4. Ethier earns himself a free pass. That'll bring up Craig Crawford.
Catcher, number 8, Craig Crawford.
Crawford was retired in his first trip back in the second for the second out, unassisted at first base. Rise ball inside, fouled up and out of play on the right side for strike 1. Low rise fouled back on the left side, out of play. Crawford down 0-2 in the count here. Misses just outside for ball 1. Luster hit his spot there, but it was just off the plate. One away. Crawford trying to turn the order over here. Get it back to the top for Pat McIntosh. That one laced foul just on the right side of the line down the first base side. Time called by Luster as he steps off. Reset those signs. 1-2 the count to Crawford here. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 4th inning. Takes that one inside. This matchup here between the All Seasons Patriots and the CR Brewers. Hit hard down the line. That's going to get by the first baseman. Ethier rounding, going to third. He's going to come home to score as Crawford does a job. RBI double for the catcher. Ethier going first to third with ease. Sorry, first to home with ease.
Number 38, Pat McIntosh.
That's going to bring up the top of the order here, Pat McIntosh. Had a single and an RBI back in his first trip to the plate. And a runner in scoring position as the Brewers look to add to this lead now. That one down for ball one. That one skied out into left center, taken by the left fielder for the second out, so nowhere for Crawford to go. And with 2 out, we're going to have McIntosh come run for the catcher at second base. Terry Chalice, the batter, fouls that one back. He's 0 for 2 in this one with a couple of strikeouts.
Terry Chalice.
Another one fouled back. Chalice had a good one to hit. On to the count to the left fielder here for the Brewers. Up and in. Just moves Chalice off the plate there. Count now 1-2. That one's going to be chopped up to the second baseman, taken for the pop out. Chalice down for the third out. But the Brewers add one. The lead now for the team in red, the Columbia River Brewers, 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. All season's Patriots coming up here. Dan Edholm, Roger Karn, then back to the top for Chris Biljevac. We will be right back from Glencoe. You're watching the ISC World Tournament, the Legends Division. Been a long week of ball here from Glencoe. Still lots more to come here as Friday and Saturday will be significant ones here at the World Tournament. Dan Edholm getting things underway here for the team in orange, the All Seasons Patriot, as Daner pours that one across the outside corner for a strike. Edholm quickly down 0-2. Good drop ball, just missing there.
New right fielder, number 55, Nathan Brown.
Fouled. Up and out of play on the left side. And an unfortunate hit by pitch there as Edholm trots down to first base. No intent there. Looks like we're going to use the designated runner here as Shannon Gregory going to come in to run. So you can just see that one gets him, right in the knee bone. Good time for the DR to come in. Corners in, expecting a bunt here. That one got our shack. Probably heard that one on the broadcast as a foul ball from the other field coming up and over. Thank goodness for that 1/8 of an inch tin roof we got on top of here, because poor Jaime, bit of a heart attack as that one bunted foul, deadened just outside the left-handed batter's box. And it's a dusty one here today. All the action around home plate, kicking up some dust into our booth. Strike 3, Haldane freezes Karn. Gets him looking for the first out of the inning. 1 on, 1 out as we head to the back of the top of the order for Chris Meljevac. He scored a pair of runs here. He had a leadoff triple to get things going for the Patriots back in the first inning. Prize ball comes in high from Haldane.
Second baseman, number 7, Chris Milhovich.
Malhovich is the pronunciation we're getting from the scores booth. Is that one going to be flared out into left, 4 feet foul? One on one the count here. Haldane particular about who he gets the ball from. Always takes it from the same guy, the shortstop. That one going to be bunted up. Ethier gets there. Not in time. Quick overthrow as the bunt attempt caught. So Malhavik goes down. Pop out to Ethier. But the runner advances as that quick throw just eludes the second baseman covering.
Number 17, Sean Forbes.
That'll bring up Sean Forbes. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fielder's choice so far in his 2 trips. Time called here by Crawford as he goes out to maybe get on the same page in terms of signs. You can bet these wily veterans are going to be peering in, trying to decipher what's going on between pitcher and catcher. You got a runner on second base. Trying to relay some information. That one taken down for ball 1. Just on the Little League World Series, one of the teams got warned for picking signs from second base and relaying that information by the umpires. That one fouled up and out of play. That one comes in low. Two and one the count. Hit to first, just out of the reach of Ethier. Runner coming around. He's going to score on an RBI single from Sean Forbes. Score now 5-4 in favor of the Brewers. Anton called as the Brewers coach going to come out and have a discussion here, see where things are at. I know Haldane probably not going to want to come out of this one. But we'll surrender the ball, so Daner leaves with a runner on in favor of, I think it'll be Todd McCabe coming in. Sorry, Trevor McCabe. As we have a pitching change here in Glencoe, I'm going to step away from the mic briefly, but we'll be right back on the other side as things continue here at the ISC Legends. We'll be right back. So it's a defensive change only, as McCabe was listed on the lineup card as the flex player in the 10 spot in the lineup. Haldane will remain in as the DP. Good drop ball in there for McCabe. First pitch for strike one. Rise ball. Fouled back to the screen. Quickly ahead. 0-2 is McCabe to Dan Loney, the number 3 hitter for the Patriots. That one going to be flared up into shallow right and dropping in no man's land. Runner off to third, throw cut off at second. So again, just a perfectly placed pop up just under the edge of the dirt.
Designated player number 3, Ed Leonardo.
It's going to bring up the DP, Ed Leonardo, 0 for 2 so far. Coming up with 2 out. And runners on the corners here. And that's going to be a base hit for Leonardo. So he goes first pitch swing and run comes in to score to tie the game at 5. So 2 on for Jay Herr.
Third baseman, number 25, Jay Herr.
Herr had an RBI single back in the first to pop out to first. Set off speed pitch in for McCabe for ball 1. Drop ball taken outside, ball 1. Ball 2, sorry. Drop ball just misses outside. 2-1 now the count. Rise in for a strike, evens the count 2-2. Rise ball just drifts foul as that one's hit down the right side. In the dirt for ball 4. That's going to load the bases here for the Patriots.
Number 2, Dave Catlin.
That'll bring up Dave Catlin, the left fielder here. 1 for 2. Number 11, Steve Ray comes in to run for Ed Leonardo at second. That one chopped to second, taken for the third out. So McCabe gets out of a jam, but not before the tying run comes across for the Patriots. We head off to the top of the 5th inning. This one knotted at 5. You're watching ISC Legends action here from the World Tournament. We'll be right back. 3, 4, 5 due up here in the order for the Brewers. Glenn Ormsby to get things underway. Takes outside for ball 1.
Batter, third baseman, number 44, Glenn Ormsby.
Foul back to the screen. Ormsby takes outside. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. That one hit well, but well foul as Ormsby turned on that offering from Luster. Two and two the count here to the number 3 hitter in the Brewers lineup. That one high and outside. Count's full now, 3 and 2. Ormsby chops that one foul, dead ball as he bounced it back off his own body. Two and two the count to Ormsby. That one hit well. Back out to left center at the track and wall, and it bounces off the fence. Ormsby rounding the throw coming in offline as Ormsby has a leadoff triple to get things going in the 5th. That'll bring up Haldane here. Now into the DP role. Offense only for Haldane as he steps in for the second time. Haldane has reached twice. He's got a single and a walk in this one as he's looking to drive in that run from third base to put his team back on top here. Time's called as the ball comes in from the other field. Thank you. So we have received the lineup for the next game. Coburg Force going to be taking on the Parksville Red Sox. That is a game that the Red Sox have had circled on their calendar. Straight called. It looked like there was a bit of a cross up as Karn's going to go out there and talk to Luster. Daner with a swing and a miss on that one. Behind in the count, 1-2. Checks his swing. No, says the umpire. He did not go out on the bases. Evens the count, 2-2. That one fisted out too. Second caught on the fly as Haldane goes out. First out of the inning here.
Second baseman, number 7, Randy Bell.
Swing and a misses. That was a good one to hit. Bell just swinging over top. Another swing and a miss. Bell quickly behind. 0-2. Big run here as Glenn Ormsby led off the inning with a triple. He's standing out there at third, 60 feet away, looking to break this tie. That one going to be popped straight up. Catcher Karn is there for the second out. So it'll come down to Kevin Rasmussen. No, it won't. It's going to be a pinch hitter here. Nathan Brown
Number 55, Nathan Brown.
coming in to hit for Rasmussen. That one taken for a strike. 0-1 to Brown, the pinch hitter. Fisted just out of play. Brown quickly down 0-2 here. Outside, just misses from Luster, who's up to 97 pitches so far in this one. He's pitched a heck of a game here. So we're tied 5-5. This CR Brewers offense was very good throughout the first two games. That one hit well, but foul and out of play. That one down, evens the count, 2-2. Brown pops that one up and out of play, foul. Chopped. That one going to be a tough play. And an argument here from the Brewers is that was so close at first base, but a nice arm by the shortstop gets Brown. As we see that replay, digging hard up the line. Hard to tell from that angle. Real close, though. Off to the bottom of the fifth. The score remains tied 5-5 here in Glencoe at the ISC Legends here at the World Tournament.
Shortstop, number 4, Brian Crawford.
Brian Crawford, the shortstop, going to lead things off. He made a really nice play to end the inning, going in the hole on the backhand, firing a strike over to first base. And so now he comes up here with the game tied in the bottom of the fifth inning. Takes that one for ball one. Chops that one to the pitcher. McCabe will flip over to Ethier for the out. One away here. Bottom of the fifth. That one taken down for ball one.
Number 28, Dan Edholm.
Another one down as Dan Edholm stands in. He was hit by a pitch and scored back in the fourth. That one going to be chopped to second. Tough play, flipped over, not in time. So it kind of gets away from Randy Bell. No other way to score that except a infield single as Edholm reaches for the second time in as many innings, and we'll have the designated runner come over and run for the first baseman. Looks like we're going to have a designated player coming in, a pinch hitter. Brent Roger coming in to hit for Roger Karn. That one taken outside.
Number 22, Brent Roger.
Roger in for Roger Karn. The catcher being pinch hit for here. Is that one in for a strike? Evens the count 1-1. That one spins in low. Low rise fouled away. Two and two the count here to the pinch hitter. Swing and a miss. Good rise ball there from McCabe. Gets Roger for the second out. We're back to the top for Chris Mayovac.
Second baseman, 7, Chris Milhovich.
Milhovich, apparently. Runner goes, throw down from Crawford in the dirt. Not in time. So that is a stolen base by courtesy runner, Shannon Gregory. So a runner in scoring position here for top of the order. Milhovich tripled and scored back in the first, scored in the second. They're going to give him an intentional pass here. And instead pitch to Sean Forbes, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a run scored back in the fourth. Taken on the outside corner for strike one.
Sean Forbes.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Low rise taken outside for ball one. 1-2 the count. That one going to be skied, playable. Crawford settles under it, makes the catch for the third out. Forbes goes down with the pop-out. We're off to the top of the sixth. The game tied here, 5-5 between the Legends and the Patriots at the ISC. Legends will be right back. Mark Pothier leading things off here for the Brewers in the top of the 6th. Terry Luster continuing out on there in the mound as he has thrown a solid game. That one's going to bounce off the catcher's mask. He's going to take a second as the umpire just checks in with him to make sure everything's okay. No helmet, no chest protector, just the mask and the shin pads. Two strikes here to the right fielder for the Brewers. That one taken high for ball 1. Rise ball fouled back out of play just to the right. Now on fouled away. Again, out of play as Pothier remains alive here. He's gone down swinging twice, looking to get something going here for the Brewers. Trevor Ethier, the first baseman, waiting on deck. That one chopped foul. So we'll do it all again. Taken just outside for ball 2, 2-2 the count. As Karn thought that was strike 3. He was ready to throw it around. Didn't get the call from the umpire, though. There it is, strike 3. Pothier earns the sombrero for his 3rd strikeout. And that'll bring up Trevor Ethier, who has a 3 RBI double and a base on balls in this one, as we see that one swung on and missed by Pothier. Now Ethier comes up with one away, looking to make something happen from the right side. Takes that one down for ball 1. That one hit up the middle by Ethier for his 2nd knock of the afternoon.
Catcher, number 8, Craig Crawford.
That'll bring up Craig Crawford here. 1 for 2 with a ground out and an RBI double of his own. That one's going to be flared up over first. Tough over the shoulder catch made there by the 2nd baseman. Quickly 2 out here, as the designated runner going to come and run for Ethier with 2 out. That brings us to the top of the rack. Pat McIntosh 1 for 3 in this contest as he has a single to his name back in the second inning. Takes that one for a strike.
Current batter, number 38, Pat McIntosh.
And that one served hard into right center. The runner going to hold up at third as the center fielder getting to that one quickly for the Patriots. McIntosh with a hard hit single as he hangs at first. 2 on and 2 out here.
Left fielder,
It's going to bring up Randy Bell.
Terry Chalice.
Terry Chalice. Chalice looking to get things going here for himself. Over 3 days at the plate so far. Glenn Ormsby waiting on deck. He had a leadoff single back in the 5th, but was left out to dry. There's the runner goes. Nothing doing as McIntosh trots safely to second. Runners on second and third now for the Brewers. Base hit could score 2 here. Chalice, a little pop-up to first base. He's frustrated with himself. As another threat for the Brewers, but they can't score. We're off to the bottom of the 6th inning. Score remains tied, 5-5 between the Brewers and the Patriots. Patriots due up in the 6th.
Leadoff batter, center fielder, number 9, Dan Loney.
Dan Loney digging in for the 4th time. He's 3 for 3 in this one. He's got 2 RBIs, pair of singles and a double. A double coming back in the 1st inning. Looking to keep his hot day going. Takes that one outside, evens the count 1-1. That one's going to get through for another knock for Loney.
Designated player, number 3, Ed Leonardo.
It's going to bring up Ed Leonardo. Leonardo had a single back in his last trip. Runner going, and that one's going to be through the hole. Soloni the second, Leonardo on first. Designated runner being called for. Looks like he'll come in for Leonardo.
Third baseman, number 25, Jay Hearn.
And Jay Herr going to be the batter here. Earned a walk in his last trip. And a big spot here for the Brewers as 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. We have a little bit of roster confusion. Not sure what's going on. Runner being sent back to first base. Umpire's having a conversation out there with the coaching staff for the all seasons Patriots. Looks like we had a player in a spot they probably shouldn't have been. But I'm not sure who and where or why they were there. Could have been something as simple as a player not being re-entered when they were taken out of the game. Hoping to get an explanation from our umpiring crew here as they come to the scores table. So there's one away. Looks like we had an illegal re-entry is the call that I heard from the umpire, which results in an ejection of the designated player and Ed Leonardo. Pitcher comes in to hit. I think his spot is an out. Runner makes a break but doesn't go. And after the dust settles, Jay Herr's going to stand in. Oh. As that foul ball, the bat ends up going a heck of a lot further. It's about 75 feet down the first baseline. Looks like Herr's all right, as we're going to see a quick replay of that one. Ooh, tough one. He fouled the ball straight up into his own helmet. Let go of the bat. Trevor Ethier retrieves it for her. Nice gesture there. So that's a tough foul ball. That one in the dirt. Crawford, a nice pick behind the plate there. Two and one the count to the number 5 hitter. Little throwdown, just keeping the runner honest. Is Ethier showing off his jumping ability, making that play? Three on the count. That one, oh, and the runner going. The baseman out of position, the second baseman there. And so a base hit from Jay Herr. As our leadoff batter runner Loney over at third now.
Left field, number 2, Dave Caitlin.
That's going to bring up Dave Catlin here. He's got a single and a strikeout to his name as the manager for the Brewers comes out just to have a quick chat. So we're trying to figure out what to do. Next are the Brewers. And it looks like it's going to be Travis Snyder coming out for a pitching change for the Brewers. So we'll step away, take a quick break as Snyder takes his warm-up pitches. You're watching the legends here from the ISC 2026 World Tournament. We'll be right back. Craig Snyder looking to see if he can come in and hold the fort for the Brewers. The big righty from Vancouver Island over in British Columbia. One and one the count here to Dave Catlin. Swing and a miss there as he's over top of the drop ball from Snyder. As mentioned, Snyder, a big, strong right-handed pitcher, probably a power pitcher. Guess you'd consider him that, as that one just touched by Catlin, knocked foul. Snides is a staple around tournaments in BC. You see him with the Brewers or with the Installers. That rise ball just misses. Catlin manages to hold his swing.
Left fielder number 2, Dave Caitlin.
That one chopped up the middle. Throw coming home. The run's going to score. Obstruction called by the home plate umpire. Umpire saying he blocked home plate. Spirited discussion. Nice play by the shortstop, McIntosh, to make a good throw. So frustration from the Brewers. So we're going to take a look here at the replay. The call is the catcher was blocking the plate. Frustration there for the Brewers. Randy Bell. Going to calm things down, extract Crawford from the situation. Coach is going to head back to the dugout. Obvious frustration there as Loney scores.
Next batter, shortstop, number 4, Brian Crawford.
So after that said and done, Brian Crawford going to be the batter. He swings over top of that one from Snyder for strike one. 6-5 now the score in the bottom of the 6th. One away. That one chopped foul. That one in there for strike 3. And Crawford continues to have a discussion here with home plate umpire Dave Thompson. I think Thompson just saying, hey, let's knock it off now. Discussion ends here. It's going to bring up Dan Edholm. That one going to be fouled up and out of play on the left side. 2 out now for all seasons. This has been a bit of a strange one. That one fouled back into the screen. On the count here. 2 gone. That one low. 4 ball 1. 1-1. Chopped foul for strike 2. That one going to be chopped to the second baseman. Tough plays. That one bounces off the batter runner, but interference called on the runner between first and second. Catlin goes out for the third. So that's going to do it. And we are off to the top of the seventh. The Brewers need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead as we are coming to the completion of this one here in the Legends bracket. Could be an upset brewing as all seasons lead 6-5 as we head to the seventh. You're watching the Legends division here on Softball Premier TV at the ISC World Tournament. So it's going to be 3-4-5 for the Brewers here as they need a couple of runs, at least one run, to stay alive here and potentially force extra innings. They're going to be looking to add a bunch here. Glenn Ormsby up. Ormsby 1 for 2, 1 for 3 in this one. He's got to pop out a fly out and a triple. That one going to be hit through the hole. Glenn Ormsby running hard out of the box. He's going to stay at 1 with a 1-out single here in the seventh. Rich Haldane coming up here in a big spot for his Brewers. He's got a single, a walk, a run scored, and a pop out. He's going to be looking to get behind something here. Takes that one high for ball 1 and lost in everything that's happened here. Illegal substitution, controversy on the base paths. Terry Luster just continues to roll along here, keeping this Brewers offense off balance. He's done a great job in this game. As that rise ball popped foul, that's going to get out of play. Kid can't make the play as he hears about it from the whole Coburg Force team over there. He even has a glove on. One and one to count here to Haldane. Swing and a miss. Still plenty of mustard on that one. From Luster. Luster hasn't lost his luster out here as he continues to shine. Ormsby on first. Swing and a miss. Daner goes down swinging. One away. Top of the seventh inning.
Second baseman, number 7, Randy Bell.
Randy Bell now the batter, coming in from the left side. Bell, single stolen base run scored. Reached back in the sixth. He fouls that one straight back to the screen for strike 1. Looks like that one may have knocked a cable loose. It did. I can see it. Our behind the plate GoPro. We've lost the feed from that. But we'll endeavor to get that back online here shortly. Just cable popped out as our technical director Jaime works frantically to get things back online here. Swing and a miss. Bell goes down on strikes. Terry Luster positively glowing as that's going to bring up Nathan Brown, who pinch hit back for Kevin Rasmussen an inning ago, 2 innings ago. That one skied up and out of play by Brown. Ormsby still at first base. The Brewers down to their last out in the top of the 7th here, trailing by 1. Brown to third. Little ball will throw across. Not going to be in time as Brown runs well. Ormsby to second as they stay alive for now. So we have a bit of a replay. As we are doing our best with the severed connection from the GoPro. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter come in here, designated runner as well. Pinch hitter is going to be number 6. Ryan Canasage. As our technical director Jaime works frantically to get that GoPro back intact. That one misses high for ball 1. Kanashige, I believe, is the pinch hitter's number. Brian Kanashige. Takes that one high as he leans out of the way of that one. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. 2-2 the count. Three 0 the count to Kanashige. Trevor Ethier waiting in the wings here. And that is a ball 4. So bases loaded here for the Brewers. As Kanashige in Pothier's spot is on. 2 out. Bases loaded.
First baseman
Trevor Ethier, the batter here. Now we're back. Hasty plug-in. Successful. Ethier takes down, shakes his head for ball one. He's not offering it that. Bring it up. That one taken on the corner outside as Ethier's head snaps around. Didn't think that was in the zone. That one chopped up the middle. And a dead ball called as a little hesitation to not be hit by that one. The runner called out, and that is a tough way to end the game, as that is Nathan Brown. Sorry, that was the designated runner out there being called out for interference. That's the ball game. Ends on a tough play. So, the all-seasons Patriots edging the CR Brewers, as the Brewers down to one run or one life here in the double knockout, needing to stay alive. Nice handshake line there. We're going to take a quick break as we get ready for the other one coming up. It's going to be the Coburg Force taking on the Parksville Red Sox. Stick around for that one. It should be a good one as the ISC Legends rolls on here in Southwest Ontario. For Adam Donnelly, myself, my mate to my right, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back with you shortly from Glencoe.